if what is Mama the second. And I'm Pia. Okay, thank you. Significant roles in society, and their involvement in youth planning are well appreciated. Well, my name is Annie Ofebu, and welcome to Time with the Youth, the program that gives you more opportunity to build a stronger youth network. And this program is proudly sponsored by Jesus Light Chapel International and Love Ministry International and Glory ABS. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter as Time with the Youth, and subscribe to our YouTube channel as Annie Ofebu TV, and hit on the notification bell for more updates. Well, let's take a quick break. When you come back, more to come. Be right back. Welcome back from the commercial break. The program is still Time with the Youth, and the program that gives you opportunity to build a stronger youth network. Well, today I have an important personality with me today, and she's so beautiful. In fact, she is a queen mother, and then she hails from the center part of Ghana. Well, she is Nana Efra Isumamba II, as the queen mother of Ekumfi Akoko. Hello, Nana. Please welcome to Time with the Youth.
Thank you.
And in fact, I've really missed you a lot.
Me too. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
I know.
So, Nana, can you please share with us how you were installed as a queen mother?
Okay, so as you know, I am from a royal family, and growing up, we didn't even know we were from the royal family. And my mom was one strict disciplinarian, but when somewhere 2015. Then it became necessary that they needed to install a queen mother, so the necessary steps was taken, and then I was informed and everything. But you know, sometimes we hear a lot of things, so you wouldn't really want to easily accept because of the things we hear outside. But in 2019, by the grace of God, I accepted the necessary rights, and everything was done, and I became the queen of Ekumfi Akoko.
Wow, that's good. So, can you please tell us like some of the important quality youth and development in the community? Some of what you've done in the community.
Basically, when I became the queen, my main goal and my main interest was in education, and also to eradicate teenage pregnancy. These two things, and then coupled with the old women, the widows, and the aged in the society, they were my priority. So the first thing was to tackle education. So I launched a program called Let's Educate, and which I'm still seeking sponsorship from, but for now it's just been me. I've been able to distribute educational and exam materials to all the Form 3 students, the JSS station, who are going to write exam since 2019 till the current year. Every year I distribute mathematical sets, pens, rulers, erasers, and everything they will need for their exam. Aside that, periodically I distribute crayons, exercise books, all the necessary things that students will need in school, so that it will relieve the burden on parents. And then also, I've been able to enroll one student in the university, and then he's currently on vacation. When school reopens, he will be in level 300. He's my first student in the university. So I'm looking to get more sponsorship so that I can educate more people, because there are a lot of very brilliant but needy students in my community, and I'm doing all this on my own, so it's a bit difficult to take on more than one person at a time. And if every 4 years I will have to take one, it will take a very long time. So at least if I get sponsorship from people, then I'll be able to, you know, take on more students. So if like every year I'm able to take like 4 or 3 students, it will be very nice. Then in the next 4 or 5 years we have a lot. Yes, and aside that, I've also been able to every year during Christmas have a small party with the widows, the aged, and the sick in the society. We have a small get together where I distribute clothes, headgears, rice, oil, all the things they will need for Christmas. Yes, and then we have a small party where we dance and, you know. Yes, I do. It's called Walk a Mile with Me.
Okay.
Yes, walk a mile with me because it is only when you walk in my shoe or you walk in their shoe or you walk with them, that's when you know their challenges, their difficulties, and then you'll be able to help them. That's when you understand what they are going through to be able to help. So it's called Walk a Mile with Me.
That's beautiful. Yes.
Thank you.
And what's their reaction?
The society?
Yes.
Well, I have a very, very...
You know, there are some people, no matter how.
You do? No, not my community. Actually, I have a very cordial relationship with the youth and especially the old women. I have a very nice relationship with them. When I get to my hometown, for example, and the children hear that, hey, Nana Yuma is in, you see all of them coming from Nana Yuma, but now we'll pray because they know they'll get some toffees. Also, the old women, even if I don't have anything to give them, I take time to greet them and talk to them. So they are very cordial with me. I have a very nice relationship with them.
And Anna, let's see, how do you create a welcoming environment to your community, especially the youth?
Yeah, I think the only way to create a welcoming environment for the youth is to open your arms. Open your arms, meaning you have to always keep an open door policy where anybody could come to you, share their problems, and then you have to have a listening ear. You don't have to show them away. When you start showing them away and then, you know, not listening to them, and then they see that even when they bring their issue, nothing is done about it. Even when you cannot, let's say, handle the issue, or you don't have the means to, you know, solve the problem, you still have to listen and then find ways of trying to ease the burden on the person. And with this, I think you create a cordial relationship between yourself and a youth. Yeah.
Well, the program is getting more interesting. And let's take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the commercial break. The program is still Time with the Youth, and I'm here with the Queen Mother of Ekumfi Apakro in the central region of Ghana, and she is Nana Efua Isumamba II. Well, Nana, please welcome back.
Thank you. Okay.
What's the difference between now and the youth of your time?
Okay. I think the difference between our time and the youth of today has to do with social media. You know, now the youth of today are exposed to a lot these days. There's a lot of social media, all the handles, the Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter, they are seeing a lot. So the world has become more smaller than it used to be in our time. When in our time, before you can even get TV to watch, you would have to go stand in front of somebody's door and peep through the safe gate to watch. And it wasn't every household that had TV. You would have to probably go to the next house or so to go and watch TV. And it's not every day we were getting to watch. We didn't have mobile phones. We didn't have the luxury of laptops and computers like people have it now. Even when you have to communicate with your mates during vacations, there is a communication center, a comm center, where you would go call, and then the person at the other end would, wait for 30 minutes, call back, I'm going to call the person, then they will send someone to come and call you that you have a call. But now it's no longer like that. Youth of today have their phones, even children as as small, as young as 10 years, 8 years, have mobile phones. They have access to internet. They are going on social media and then learning a lot. So I thought that's what makes the difference.
Okay. That's good. So can you please tell us the process of identifying and then meeting, the young ones in the community?
Okay. So in my community, for example, what happens is that before I meet the community or I have a meeting with them, we have an announcement center where the Ochami will go and then announce that this date, this time, Nana wants to meet these people, whether at the community center or at the palace. So if it is, let's say, women, for example, yes, maybe Nana wants to do a training session for women or the youth. Like I did quite early this year, did some training on soap making and then detergents, all those things. Yeah, I brought some people from Accra to Ekunfia to come and teach the youth so that they will get some skills. So when I have to do something like that, I inform the Ochami, and then the Ochami will make the announcement, and then they will all come. They will give them the time. By the time you get there, they are all seated and waiting. So that's how you get to meet them. And then occasionally, when you are walking around, someone will see you and then will want to talk to you. So tells the Ochami that I want to see Nana and talk to Nana. Is it possible? Then you give the green light and then you talk to the person. So it's very simple.
Another question from social media. The person said, in your community, just tell us the vision for the youth.
Well, in my community, I think they are buying into my vision. And my vision is education in any form. Informal, formal, any type of education. Well, we are trying.
She's very intelligent. Yes, she's very, very intelligent.
Well, they are buying into the education. But before, when I ascended the throne, the school population was very small. But now every child of school-going age is in school. People are now understanding that no matter what, they have to take their child to school. And when they do, even when it gets difficult, Nana will bring some books, will bring some pens, will bring some pencils and crayons. So I don't necessarily have to get everything for my child. So people are buying into my education bits. And those who want to learn trade, who want to learn sewing, hairdressing, all of that, people are doing that. And I'm glad when I see some people go like, oh Nana, the last time when you brought those people to come and teach us how to make liquid soap and other things, now I'll be making them and sending them to Mankisim every Wednesday and Saturday to sell, and I'm making some money. Others are learning bead, some are doing bead making now, others are doing dressmaking and hairdressing. So I think they are all buying into my education vision for the community. So I'm very glad about that one.
Okay, Nana, what's so unique about your community?
Well, my community is very peaceful.
Yes.
Very, very peaceful. And the people there are so friendly that you just need to get to the junction, ask somebody for anything, and they'll be ready to help you. Yes. My community farming, for example, my chief has given the green light to people in the community who are indigenous of the community who wants to farm but do not have farmland to come for farmland. And he's not charging anything. He just wants you to have a farmland to farm on. Yes. So once you are an indigene of Ekunfia Kokrom, you hail from Ekunfia Kokrom, and you do not have a farmland, and you want a farmland to farm, to have something to feed your family, my chief gives you a land. So our community is very, very unique. We are trying as much as possible to ease all the financial burdens on our people. So these are the little things that makes my community unique.
You really trust them.
Oh yeah.
What's the strategy of trusting the young people?
Okay. You see, when trust is actually built, you can't enforce it. Okay. If you enforce trust, they will pretend in your presence they trust you, they are all for you, but Actually, they don't. So when you let them know that you trust them, they in return trust you. So if, for example, I am supposed to do a program, let's say this Christmas we are going to have our party, instead of bringing a caterer or people who do decorations and stuff from elsewhere, I come, I see the youth, I go, oh, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? Why don't we all come? We all sit and then we are all doing it. If you don't know how to, oh, let's do it this way. Do you think this is fine? We all share ideas. And then we all do it, and then it comes out, and then we are all proud that, oh, this person's idea, that person's idea, this person all came into being, and then we've done this, and then it makes them feel proud. So anytime you call on them, they are ready to come because they know you are not going to impose your ideas and your powers or whatever on them. They know that you're going to actually dialogue with them, you're going to eat with them, you're going to drink with them, so you build that trust, and it remains. And once that trust is built and then it remains, trust me, you can get a lot of things done. When it comes to community service, you don't need to go to houses to call them. Once you call for community service and they see that, oh, Nanakra is standing at the junction with some shovel waiting for you people, they are quickly coming. Even when you are not there, and your name is used that, oh, Nana says that you should clean here and that should come next week. By the time you go, they've done it. So you just build that trust, and that's it.
Nice. So Nana, you are part of the Queenmothers Association.
Yes, I am.
Maybe any other position?
Okay, so I'm part of the Queenmothers Association, the Queenfi Traditional Council, which Nana, yes.
How many Queenfis do we have?
Towns. Okay.
Yeah, because coming from Accra, the central region, see a Queenfi this, a Queenfi that.
Yes. We have about 52 communities in a Queenfi. Yes. Once you pass Apam and you pass Gomwa, the Queenfi towns are just over. Some are in, some are by the road, some you have to branch at Esosia, and then you have to go right. They are just plenty. We have 52 towns. Yes, and so we all form the Queenfi Traditional Council, which Odefwachin the 8th is the paramount chief, and then Nana Benyua the 6th is the paramount Queen Mother, and of course, I am the Queen of Ekunfi Akokrom, and also the secretary to the Ekunfi Traditional Queen Mothers Association, and also I'm a member of the Central Regional Queen Mothers Association. So, if that side, then I'm also a member of Nananom Nyansapo, which is the National Chiefs and Queen Mothers Association. Also, I'm a member of Obin Kombi. It is also a foundation of Queen Mothers and Chiefs who have come together, who want to send relief to communities. Yes. Thank you.
How do you use your position to support it? I would say in Ghana.
Okay. So any opportunity I get, I try to talk to the youth. You know, there is this thing that the youth of today have come to, should I say, learn or do? I don't know which word would be right, but you see, we feel too entitled these days. But trust me, our time, you dare not feel entitled. Your mother or some auntie somewhere, or even someone in the community who is not even your relative, will put you in your place. Let's put away the feeling of entitlement and rather pick up the spirits of wanting to do more, wanting to better ourselves. Yeah, I've seen that there are so many youth who feel like, okay, you're supposed to give me that, and if you don't give me, I'm not going to do this. They feel like if you don't give me that, I'm going to do that and then cause trouble. Most of them are not ready to do really hard work. Laziness has become part of us, and the chilling. I like to chill once in a while, but you have to balance it. You're chilling with your education or your work, but some people know. All they want to do is to chill, and you are having fun. Where are you getting the money from? Even if you are working and making the money, all that money is going into your lifestyle. So
What's next?
exactly. So that's what I've seen in the youth, and it will be very good if we slow down a little.
Thank you. So the youth have to slow down. Okay, let's have a big break. Be right back. Welcome back from the commercial break. The program is called Time Baby. And I'm here with the queen mother of Ekunfi Akoko. That's Nana Efwa Isumamba, the second. Nana Piao. Okay, Nana. Well, can you please tell us, or can you please describe your experience so far working with the young people in the community?
Okay.
Or maybe any part of Ghana. So for us, we're queen mother.
Okay. So
You've been traveling a lot. Yes.
well, it's part of your job.
Yes.
You get to travel to a lot of communities in your own traditional settings and then in other.
Let me ask you, you've been traveling a lot.
Where in Ghana or outside Ghana? In Ghana.
Yeah,
Okay.
outside Ghana.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Something like that. I've gone to 1 or 2 places
That's good.
outside Ghana.
Okay.
I go out on my own. Either I'm going for a vacation or I'm going for business. Yes, I have some small business on the side. I try to do every now and then. But
So your experience
okay.
among the young ones.
Okay. Well, I think I've come to love being a queen more. The more I get into it, the more I enjoy being a queen. Not in the sense that you're a queen, no, but because of the opportunities it gives me, especially meeting the youth, the young ones. I love children. Anybody who knows me knows how much I love children. And people, especially people between the ages of like 15 to 25, oh, you get to hear a lot of things, a lot of stories, a lot of experiences. When you meet with these people between this age 15 to 25, oh, I tell you, you get to learn things that yourself you've never experienced, you didn't know. You get to also understand them in some ways. Most of them are dealing with a lot, even at a very young age. But the interaction with them, it's always fun. The dances. The last time we had a program in my community with the youth, we did some dancing after, and then they taught me some new dance moves. All the other one, the one they've been, the shaku shaku and all the ones. Yeah, the new dances. I'm a terrible dancer and a terrible singer, but and I enjoy all that time. I enjoy that period. It's so much fun. So yeah, that's my most
Being a youth specialist, what are some of the things that young people should look up to you?
To look out to me?
Yes.
Well, if you really want to look out to me, then you really need to be on your toes. First of all, you need to love education. You need to love education. You need to be hardworking. You need to be neat. I don't like dirty environments. I don't like dirty stuff. I don't like lazy people. And I don't like people who don't want to learn. If it's a vocation you are learning, you have to learn it and learn it well. If you play with your education, you won't like me. That's one thing. If you play with your environment, like your room, your bathroom, your house, you won't like me. If you don't want to be serious in life, you won't like me. So if you really want to look out to me, then first of all, you need to take your education seriously. You need to take you need to be hardworking, both at home, whether at school, at work, wherever. You need to be hardworking, you need to be proactive, and also you need to be a neat person and a very respectable person. No matter who you are talking to, whether the person is younger than you or older than you, you need to respect the person. I think these are, and people who know me know how much I love these four things. I respect the young ones. The young ones also respect me. I'm a very neat person. I hate dirty things. I love to work. I love to go to school. I love to study. So, yeah, this is it.
And being a queen mother, people thought queen mothers, they don't work apart from being a queen mother. Any other side job?
Yes. Well, aside being a queen mother, a counseling psychologist and also an administrator. I'm currently working at the University of Ghana. And aside working at the University of Ghana, I am also a businesswoman. I bring a few things here and there, and then I supply people. So, yeah.
That's good. That's good. And you're doing well. Yeah.
We are trying.
Yeah. Okay. Nana, any other advice to you?
Okay. So, my advice to the youth will be to take God first of all. Whichever God you serve, whether Allah, God, or the lesser God, whichever God you've decided to serve that God with all your heart and serve Him well. You don't have to be mixing things. You know, people like to go left, right, center, seeking for powers here and there. But I believe that if you rely on your God that you serve, every other thing will fall in place. That is my first. And secondly, your education. Be it formal, informal. If you are learning a trade or going to school, do it with all your heart. It's just for a period. It's not forever. If it is a degree you are getting and it is a first degree, it's just for 4 years. If it is a master's, it's just for 2 years or 1 year. If it is a trade you are learning, it's just for 3 months, 3 years, 1 year, 2 years. It won't take forever. So take your education seriously. Also, respect people, no matter who they are, wherever they are from. Respect people. Try to learn new things. Try to learn new trades everywhere. And then let's stop feeling too entitled. If you have an urge to do something or you have a vision, please go for it. Don't listen to naysayers. Everything is possible once your mind is agreeing to what you are doing. So if, let's say, you want to be a nurse, and then you keep telling yourself, I'm going to be a nurse, and then you keep working towards this, trust me, you will get it. But if you listen to naysayers, you become lazy, you don't really put in any effort, you won't be the nurse, and then you may blame people, but it is actually you. Let's work on ourselves, let's work on our minds, let's work on our education, and then love our parents. Our parents are doing a lot. Our parents are really doing a lot, because it's not easy taking care of people, trust me. So please, let's give our parents peace and then help them.
Okay, Nana, so any message to Kumfi Akakro?
Yo, mimi anu me Kumfi fo nya maka fanti. Mimi anu me Kumfi fo. Mesramo. Me first ma ba na mrekasi. Ma me ofutu kakra na me yi kakra me ze mamu nyina anyide. Wo ma yendo doye no ho. Yen twitwa manso nketenkete na etim na aka mo nketenkete na yen femfi ho. Na yen je yen ho yen nyanyam a oze enyumnyam bebre Kumfi. Nti se ye Kumfi yin na se tenkran ha. Wo brabo erebo won kran ha. Mo fa enyumnyam mbre Kumfi. Kapede so obi bi so de a. Osimesi ana obenten efihi na se kada efie Kumfi ontum nkade a. No no wusu banti da ma na Kumfi foso ho nyina wota na o fa nyunyam o fa mbre Kumfi na mom nya abrabo a obi se da efi kwin pompo a na entum nka ana da kan waka de ana Kumfi fo mo wotinya ti masramo o me yembo abrabo pa o ze nyunyam bebre Kumfi na yan yere won a won kofie no so mesra hon eya won kofie won ba fie yare twa no wo fie when you skaka cry, one fan can crown brehen so a cross one a fire chefy, your fan your fee, your chonwa a Christmassy, one bra. Na yentina foam na yenton senzizi yen in sokra na Airbnb yen fon twehenenum na ye bompa yen sra yankopon na afefofo ayeborom no so wa ya afi papa amahe da was
aka bibia
thank you too. Thank you for having me.
That's when we ate on TV. In fact, to be the first person to come.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where time will permit us to draw the kettle down. The program is called Time the Youth Here. And then thanks to Jesus Light Chapel International and the Love Ministry International and Glow with ABS. Yeah. And they are into makeup, nails, hairstyling, manicure, and then pedicure. Just contact them on 0596 184 082, and it's all about Grow with ABS. Well, my name is Annie Ofe, and many thanks to you all for joining us. See you same time. Bye.